Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer general card readings, money and career readings, love readings, and for a limited time, personal readings. For the personal readings, you can see more information in the description box below. For the money and career and love readings, you'll have to consider becoming a Patreon member, which really does help the growth and development of the channel. There's a lot of things I plan to offer you, and with your support, we can get there. When it comes to the YouTube channel, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and please leave comments. I would love to know if the readings are helping you. Okay, thank you for being here once more, and let's get into your reading. Okay, Aquarius, hi. I hope you're doing well. This is, Naveen Ferguson. I had to remember my own name just now. We're doing a love reading for you for the time frame of August the 11th to September the 5th of 2025. Aquarius, I've actually already shuffled these cards. I'm just doing a quick shuffle again. Just gonna say, please like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the bell icon. Feel free to leave comments. I would love to know if the readings are helping you in any particular way. Also, to see the extended for the love reading, you will have to consider becoming a Lotus Tier Patreon member on my on my Patreon page. I have two tiers there, the Key membership tier and the Lotus membership tier. So the Lotus membership tier will give you access to the extended to the love readings. And it's also like the best way to help support the growth and development of the channel. There's a lot I would like to do, so with your support, we can definitely get there. Okay, so let's go forward. I'm still working with certain technological issues, so I'm still trying to manage that, but we'll see how we get past all that. So this is a love general card reading for the time for Aquarius for the time frame of August the 11th to September the 5th of 2025. Let's see what's going on. Okay, 3 of Cups. Wow. So Aquarius, it looks like there's some interesting. I'm sensing, even though like the 3 of Cups is more so that celebratory energy, I'm sensing a little bit of questions onto the celebration energies. Perhaps with some of you related to maybe a new love dynamic or an evolution in a current love dynamic. It could be intimate of sorts, as well as it could be personal friends, it could be family, it could be a business relationship that's very close to whatever the situation is for you, because the love readings are more so towards what you classify as love in your life, unless it like curves or moves in a particular direction where it's very evident, because it's a general card reading. You'll know where it resonates for you. But overall, regarding the subject of love, it seems like there has been some very positive upliftment, something of worth celebration, where you see it as a positive, like a great potential. But I do sense almost like there's this air of doubt or this air of concern. It almost looks like this crystal down here almost looks like a teardrop. Like maybe you're thinking something is either too good to be true, or maybe it will not move forward in the way that you would anticipate or would like it to. I'm sensing to a certain extent maybe you don't want to celebrate too soon, or you don't want to necessarily move forward too fast. You still want to be at levels of cautious, but at the same time with the 3 of Cups, it's like you want to not get too much in your head and still appreciate the positives in this relationship or this growing relationship or whatever very positive understanding has developed. You're basking in it. You're wanting this to get a bit closer, and to also acknowledge the positive flow within this relationship between you and another person or varying people. Further clarification for the Three of Cups. Yeah, the Six of Swords. Yeah, that's that basking energy, in a certain way. So the Six of Swords is like, how would I put this? It's almost like it's like a bittersweeting moving on, or kind of just wanting to go to calmer waters. It's really deciding to leave turbulent aspects behind, and moving forward with a potential where you believe, the potential for more growth, more opportunity, more fulfillment, more of a loving dynamic, more freeing energy, can be found. It's leaving a certain aspect of your love life in whatever capacity that is, and deciding to move forward on this potential, and that's like more so what the Six of Swords is moving into calmer waters. And this is, I sense for some of you, this is a part of a love for yourself, which is interesting as well, because typically we're talking about a relationship of things, but I'm also sensing a deep love affair for yourself. So some of you, this could be just be a personal love dynamic for yourself, where you're making certain decisions to change your life and to love life more, to love yourself more, to give yourself a level of self-esteem, self-worth, self-clarity, self-value, and leaving certain disappointing aspects that have been really plagued or tested your heart. And I sense that's probably coming to in a little bit of this Three of Cups energy, whereby it's normally supposed to be celebratory, but I almost sense there's this underlying current of, like, you just don't know if this is really, if it's real, or if it's going to go anywhere. But ultimately, I see that even if that does not go in a particular direction, you're not going to stop it from moving forward with your life in a more loving, more impassioned way. You're going to move on if you need to. You may be giving something a chance, or hearing certain things out, or feeling certain things out, but ultimately you're going to choose happiness regardless. With the Six of Swords, you're going to move forward. Further clarification. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Wow. Yeah, that's that disappointment that I was feeling. The Eight of Cups is literally leaving disappointments, certain falsities, false niceties, false hopes, false leanings, false promises, false dreams, false fantasies, things that just kept on repeating, and maybe it was going to do a different result, but it never did. And it just never fulfilled you. It never came through in what you would have wanted. So the Eight of Cups is like leaving all of those disappointments, all of those regrets, just leaving it behind. You're not going to take certain things for face value. You may give certain things a chance in certain respects, but you've went through a lot already, and it's like you're not going to repeat that. Just because something with the Three of Cups might be nice in the moment or in the surface and may show a certain potential, but quickly it may reveal what it really is. And you've come through so much in your life to recognize things much faster, and not allowing it to consume you and cause you more grief than you ought to even dare to bask in anymore, or allow anymore in your life. You're going to be moving on with the Six of Swords. So even if certain aspects of love may present itself, whether family or an intimate interest or something like that, ultimately you're going to be holding your own love affair for yourself, your own peace, your own joy, your own happiness, and moving forward regardless of the outcome, because you don't have time to entertain nonsense anymore. You're looking for who wants to be with you, or who really truly loves you in whatever form or fashion this is. And you're willing to keep living your life and fulfilling your life as best you can until that true love affair shows itself. You're not going to be dwelling on falsities anymore. Further insight into this line, and we have, yeah, journey. You're you're open for the journey. You're open for the adventure of life. If you don't find it in one aspect, you will move on. It's no problem. You've already come to a certain place. It's no problem. Your self-worth, your peace of mind, your heart space is way more valuable than lingering onto something that was never true love to begin with. And you're just going to move on. And you'll eventually find love on whatever capacity this is. Some of you, even if you're not, even if you are in a relationship in this, there may be a separation apart for a time. And Aquarius, you may be considering certain things. I will have to see if anything comes further together, but it seems like there is this like first presentation of something that seemed like something, but it like evaporated and it really wasn't anything. But it's like it didn't really take you like by surprise, because you've grown past certain aspects of life, and it's like ultimately you're keeping your happiness for yourself. If something wants to perhaps add to it or whatever, there's a process for that, but ultimately you're not going to allow someone to basically tear you down or steal your joy, even inadvertently. You are doing your best. I'm not saying you're perfect, because there's vibes, but ultimately you are acknowledging that you are your heart space, your peace of mind is the most important thing in this conversation. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the magician energy. See, literally what I just basically finished saying, like you are way capable of just continuing on with or without a love affair of sorts or whatever, of support of perhaps a family member or cherished friend or an entity or a love interest or whatever have you. You realize that you hold the power with the magician energy. You are the talent. You are the gift. You have every capable talent and experience and know-how within you, and you're acknowledging that, and you're going to use it towards what is beneficial and right for you. If you have to do it alone, you're quite fine with that. You are aware of your power, and you know that you are capable of finding love, and you're not going to settle for just anything. It has to be the right thing to complement this absolute miracle that you are. Further clarification. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. There you go. So the Four of Pentacles, it's coming through with basically what I just finished saying. It's a level of prudency of your self-worth, of your self-value. You're not going to just give out your merits, your essence to something that is not worth it. You're just not going to do that. Your security, your peace of mind, your finances, your lifestyle, your ability to be independent, your ability to just stand on your own feet. It's very important to you. Your ability to think with sense is very important to you. So you're not going to let anything or anyone shake your world with that. You give chances in certain respects, but ultimately it has to make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, you're not going to invest into it. You're not going to invest your heart or soul or anything into it. You're saying to yourself with the magician energy, you are enough. There can be complementary energies, but you are enough. You can make yourself happy. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, Queen of Wands, there you are. You are passionate enough for your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. You can live this life alone if you have to. Not to say that you want to live it alone per se. Maybe you may want to share your experiences and your values and so many things with someone or some people or maybe a group of friends or something like that, but you haven't probably necessarily found the right one or found the right clique or whatever have you. But you're just as fine as experiencing the world and experiencing the joys of just the gift of life and growth and experience and adventure. just well by yourself, and you're not going to allow anyone to take your passion away. You're very clear with the Queen of Wands. I sense with whatever type of relationships this is, you've been very clear. It's like it's this there's nothing that can be questioned. So people or relationships or family members or whoever, they know what you're about. They know what you're looking for. And, they seem to do contrary things. But it's not like anything should take them by surprise because you've laid it out. You've laid it all out, at least the reasonable surface areas of things. There's another depth to you that I don't know if anyone has ever seen or touched. There's a level of patience in you, and some people don't have that patience. But that's fine. You'll carry on quite well with or without. Your happiness is not contingent on anyone's influence, is what's coming through. Further insight into this line, and we have, distant horizons. Again, with that journey, it seems like Aquarius, furthermore, you are either going to be taking a time away from, if you're already in a relationship, you may be taking time apart in a relationship of some sort. But some of you overall are leaving certain environments because it's not holding what you're looking for. It's not desirous. And some of you are relocating. Some of you are moving to a different continent or a different state, or leaving different. Like, I'm sensing like leaving perhaps different work areas. Just you're leaving. You're leaving an environment so that you can further expand, and in this expansion, to also hopefully find some aspect of love that you're holding space for or willing to open up for. But it seems like you're not going to find it where you're at, and you're making preparations to expand yourself and to allow more in your life. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the Empress. This is someone who definitely knows their worth. The Empress energy, some of you perhaps, and this is maybe for very, very few of you, some of you may be expecting, and if you have to be a single parent, you're fine with that. There's no problem. You're very fine with that, with the Empress energy. That's just for very few of you, but overarchingly, this is someone who is very capable of forming meaningful connections on many different aspects, and being loved and being nurtured and giving what they receive. It's a beautiful mutual growth, and you're open to that should others be open to it. You know that it's like you know that you are very, very special, Aquarius. And while you may be civil with many people, there's these special qualities that you long to share with a certain amount of people, even a small group of people, maybe even just one person. Depends what you are, but it's like this is some type of special aspect of yourself that you have kept within yourself, and it continues to grow and grow and grow, and you just haven't found yet anyone to truly share this with. But there's a richness that continues to mature in you. And you will be having this lifestyle. You will be finding that group or that person or whatever have you. And you will find peace and joy and happiness. You will have security. You will have peace of mind and sensing with the Empress energy of people truly having your back, truly caring about you. They're not putting up a front. They're not putting up a face, a falsity. You're looking for that true connection in life, and you will find it. Further clarification, the Seven of Pentacles. So there is this harvest that's coming, and I literally said that. The Seven of Pentacles, there's these fruits that are about to blossom. It's taking time, but you are prepared, or you're becoming prepared for this, and that's part of your transition or your excursion or your relocation or whatever have you, where you can truly blossom and shine because you've put in so much work in yourself, and you, like we've said a lot of times over here, you know what you can offer, and this harvest is definitely meant for you not anyone else. It's for you so that you can choose to share it. No one's just going to be able to pick off your fruits and think that they are command of your vineyard. It's up to you. You are. It took a long time with the Seven of Pentacles for you to come to this place of harvest, and it's developing in your life. And you yourself are not taking that for granted. You've been through a lot. I'm sensing that. With life experiences, it's not just love. It's practicality. It's wisdom. It's intelligence. It's talent. It's ability to orchestrate all of that into meaningful ways. And you're finding that more and more within yourself. And you need someone or a group who can complement that, or even further grow together. You've already come to a place where, you know what, I know what I want. Or at least you come to a certain place where you're very, very close to knowing what you want, because you know what you value, you know who you are, and you're not going to accept anything less, Aquarius, for the clarification. Yeah, the Fool energy. This is you starting on that new journey. We already understand right here. You don't know what to expect. You know what you bring to the table. You're going to come as you are, and either someone accepts you or they don't. You're full, and with the Fool energy, if you're going to give yourself over, you're going to give yourself over completely. But it has to be for the right person, for the right one, and the universe will complement this energy. You want to do this, but at the moment you can't, because you just haven't found the right one. Or the right relationship has not culminated yet in whatever circumstance. But you are ready. You're ready to give it a chance if it's worth it. The universe is working to bring it to you as well with the Fool energy. It says with the Fool energy, you will find this love affair moreover in this new path that you're also embarking upon. Further insight into this line, and we have, I literally just finished saying that, pathway. In this new path, Aquarius, this new way of being, this new life that you're entering into, you will find your peace, your joy, your happiness on this new path. Let's see the ladder cards. The Emperor. Oh my gosh. Aquarius. This is not coincidence. Do you see this? The Empress and the Emperor. You will find this new love in this new place, wherever it is you're transitioning to, or the change that's happening in your life. This person, I sense, is going to be very complementary to your energy, very strong in their conviction, and they recognize quality when they see it. There will be a resonance between you two. I sense there'll be just this instant connection of knowing, and I sense words will not be needed. It'll be almost celestial, magical, spiritual. It's absolutely incredible. So some of you will find this person, or you will find this grouping, or whatever the situation is, but you will find that connection you've been longing for, and they have also been longing for you. They have a lot to offer as well. They're very similar to you on so many traits, and you will both fortify and uplift one another in ways of complete trust. And it will be something absolutely out of this world. Absolutely incredible. There are no words for this peace, this joy, this happiness, finally, that you will find. Further clarification, 9 of Cups, my goodness. Literally what I just finished saying. 9 of Cups, Aquarius, wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. It's something that you may have thought impossible. It's coming. You see this? 9 of Cups, not too far along. I sense it's a little bit beyond this reading. Some of you, it's going to be within the time frame of this reading. Some of you, it's going to start more so in this September and grow from there, because it is a process, and it's a beautiful process. There's no rushing in this. There's a beautiful process. It's not without its strength of will. What I'm sensing over here, it's courage. You know, it's figuring out oneself and really acknowledging what you want, and and so many things. But it's gonna happen, Aquarius. Further clarification. Yeah. Oh my God, the world. Again, You will find this love in this new location, this new work environment, this new continent, this new state, this new building, whatever the situation is. But you have matured, graduated to this next level of your love life, and it is in the motion, in the movement, that you will find this absolutely amazing love, the world energy. This is a new life, a new dawn, a new way of being, a new lifestyle. This is an absolutely brand new life, and it's for you. It's meant for you with the world energy. This is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible, Aquarius. Further insight into this line, and we have, great fortune. Literally what I said. There will be this almost like power couple or power entity or whatever have you. Great fortune. Absolutely incredible. You're following your intuition, and it's definitely leading you to peace and joy and happiness, safety, security, abundance. Trust yourself. I think you're making the right calls. So Aquarius, we're going to now get into your extended reading, and I do apologize. I do have to hurry up because I'm still dealing with some technological issues. So I'm just going to give you the meat of it. But in order to see the extended reading, you will have to consider becoming a Lotus member on my Patreon page. You'll see the clarifications, you'll see the insight, and you will see the angel message. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for being here, and I do hope to see you on my Patreon page. Bye. Okay, Aquarius, let's get into your extended reading. Please remember to cross-reference each line for the extended, because, rewind back and cross-reference what was said. We'll give you the meat just because I need to hurry this up because of the technological difficulties I'm dealing with. Further clarification. The first card is the moon energy. It's literally what I first started out telling you, because if you recall back, and I shouldn't be doing this because I can't take too much time. That's why I said rewind back, cross-reference. But if you remember what I said with the Three of Cups, even though the Three of Cups is supposed to be more of that jubilant, celebratory energy, and I told you, I said, it feels like there's an underlined disappointment of sorts, or, like almost like you're putting on a smile and hoping that the smile will be real, but ultimately you're feeling that it's not a lasting celebratory energy. And rewind back and see what was said regarding all of that. But that's why we have the moon energy in this extended, because the moon energy is like everything is not clear. It's not, there's some shrouded mysteries and things you have to figure out and to be revealed. And there's some noises with the wolves and stuff in the background and the muffling in certain respects of the water. And you're just trying to figure this out, if this is real or not real. And the moon energy is telling you that things will be revealed as you continue to take those steps forward. They are going to be revealed, and you will be able to see clarity and make firm decisions, but you have to keep taking those steps. I see the journey card over here. You have to keep moving forward. Okay? Don't just settle in it. Don't just take it as it may look. Okay? If you're in the darkness and the moon is shining and you have the trees and the foliage and everything, certain things may not look as they should. But as you continue to take another step forward to investigate, to consider, to find out, things become clearer. And then you see what the shadows are really showing. You see what I mean? So let's see, further clarification. And we have, the Fool energy. And you had it over here too. The Fool energy is that adventurous spirit. It's that knowing that you deserve more, you deserve better. You're coming as you are, and you're going to take that leap of faith into finding what is right for you, into putting yourself into something that you believe is right for you, and trusting that the universe has your back, is going to help you in this journey, in the next step of your love life, especially with the journey right here. You see that? And you had the Fool over here somewhere as well. This is talking about taking that leap of faith, taking those steps forward. Okay, you want love, you want a better love and relationship in your life, then there needs to be an absolute change that's happening here. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Page of Wands, starting something new, being offered something new. a new possibility. This is you an excitement in this too. You'll be glad that you took this leap of faith with the Fool energy, because there is going to be an offer of passion, of vigor, of purpose being presented to you. Someone's going to see your merit. They're going to be enthralled by you, and you them. And you're going to take that leap of faith. You're going to move forward with that anticipation, excitement, and see where it leads. Okay? But it's going to require you getting out of moving forward from what this is. Because whatever you find yourself initially in, it may not be working out as well. And some of you, if you're already in a relationship, it may require a certain distance to just reconsider things. See the insight into that line we have. Yeah, high honor. Because either if you're in a relationship, certain people have to learn to really appreciate you, and perhaps a distance part away will reveal that in certain respects. And even then, you might just move on. But generally speaking, for all of you who may not be in a relationship at all, or may have experienced something recently or not, and realize, you need to continue searching, continue being open, you will find high honor. Someone will appreciate you, will respect you, as well as you yourself know that you are worth it. You are to be honored as well. Okay? You give and you expect the same. It's absolutely incredible. And we spoke about that. We spoke about it right around here, about your value, you knowing yourself and knowing what you're worth and not accepting anything less. Further insight, let's see what's happening. Yeah, the 9 of Pentacles. And we spoke about that, especially right here. Revive back and see what we said. The Magician energy is here. The distant horizons is here as well. The 9 of Pentacles is someone who knows their worth. This is an independent entity, independent person, independent spirit, very, very capable of standing on their own feet. They don't need anyone to either value them or make them feel any type of way. They can do that well on themselves. They don't need anyone to support them. They can share, they can give, and still have more than enough. If they want to express social relations and all the kind of stuff, it's on their choice, not any other way. They are fully independent in knowing their strength and their dignity. Okay, so if you Aquarius, you decide to spend time or explore something, it's in your power. You don't need anyone to validate you. You validate yourself. Further clarification. Yeah, the Empress energy again. You have the Empress over here too. Remember, I told some of you. Well, a few of you might be expecting. You might be expecting. And if you have to do it alone, that's quite fine. You're going to be more than capable and more than blessed to do it. But overarchingly, this is you knowing your value, like I said, knowing your worth, and having the willingness to form your own lifestyle, your own essence, your own social circles. You don't need the past. You can form new things and vibe with many different cliques, many different people groups. It's fine. You make friends easily, and you can go on. It's and it will be abundant. You will form these stronger bonds, and you don't have to allow certain past misgivings to define you. You set your own definition of who you are in this life, and you'll be more than well for it. Further clarification. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Like I said, you are going to have that peace and joy regardless if someone is with you or not. And you are setting up your life in such a way whereby you can support a new love affair, or support your family, your children, those who are important to you. Support your lifestyle with the 10 of Cups. You don't have to worry about so many things, okay? You don't have to worry about the practicalities of life. You will be supported because you are capable. And this is for a long term of abundance and gifts and just peace and relaxation and excitement, fulfillment. You will find someone to share this with, whether it's a friend, a group, or an intimate relationship, whatever the situation is. But you are making space. You are You have reassessed your life and really pulled it into what is yours, and you're willing to wait the time that it would take with the Empress energy, as well as just continue moving forward and living your best life, knowing that whoever comes about, or when it's time, you'll have more than enough to further support that special connection. It's absolutely incredible, Aquarius. Let's see, further insight into that line, and we have, the gift. There you go. Someone's going to value you, someone's going to understand your worth, and you are going to be ready as well to further acknowledge that and support that as well. There's a special gift, a special person, special people, whatever situation is, especially as you're moving on the distance around, you will find what is meant for you. Okay? You won't have to search because it'll be gravitated to you. So Aquarius, I do apologize. I do have to go a little bit faster. Let's see what's happening in this line. We have, Seven of Cups with the pathway, with the Empress energy there. You'll have choices. And I told you, trust your intuition to make the right choices for your best outcome. And you will. I don't sense any problems in that. Further clarification. Justice. You're going to be fair, balanced, and with justice is angels working behind the scenes as well. So you will be supported in that as well. You'll know the right call. Okay, and whatever situation this is, whether you want to move forward with this love understanding, give it a little bit more time, or reassess it in some other way. But you will find the appropriate path for you. Okay, especially with that full energy down here, taking that leap. Further clarification. See the sun energy. We already knew it. The Empress here, the pathway here. I mean, the sun energy, when it comes in, it just elevates everything to the next, auspicious degree, successful, best, peace, joy, happiness, everything. So know that your intuition is not going to steer you wrong. Know that justice is on your side when it comes to your love life, especially. And know that you will be fulfilled. You will be happy. The universe wants you to be happy, Aquarius. If you haven't found the love yet, in whatever capacity that is, understand that you will. They're gravitating to you. They're being prepared for you. They're coming towards you. You're going to meet. And you won't even have to try, is what I'm hearing. It's just going to happen. Remember, the Empress and the Emperor energy on these two, it's just gonna happen. Okay? Just continue living your life, doing you, moving into this new environment that is going to be able to facilitate this new love, this real love in your life. Okay? It's absolutely incredible, Aquarius. Let's see further insight into that. And we have, concern. No need to be concerned. I think that's why it came through so strongly like that. It's just gonna happen. You don't need to be concerned too much about it. Okay? Just live your life. Let it flow. I know sometimes we get in our heads, but no need to worry. The universe said, just build your life, and it's gonna happen. Further insight what's happening. Four of Swords, peace. You will find peace, especially around here. Okay? It's gonna be, your heart is gonna be mended. You're gonna be healed. Is what I'm hearing. Okay? A lot of yelling and other things, it's going to be gone out of your life. Finally, you will find this peace that you've been longing for. Further clarification. Two of Swords. For other people, it's not going to make sense. But to you, it's going to make sense. And to you and your connection, it's going to make sense. The Two of Swords, once again, says what I just said. Logic is not always the best answer. Follow your intuition. It's not going to steer you wrong. Further insight. High Priestess. Again, literally, that's the triple times now I've said that, almost quadruple times. High Priestess, literally following your intuition. It's not going to steer you wrong. You are vibrating very high. It took a lot of faith going through all of this. You had the full energy twice as well. Okay? Continue to follow your... I know it's scary on so many levels, but trust yourself. The universe has you. Follow your intuition. It is not going to steer you wrong. You'll just know. You are being asked to trust yourself in your love life. Further insight into this line, allow your inner child to speak. If you have to make a decision in some romantic way or a connection way or a friend, a family, whatever, and if it makes your heart sing and joy and smile, then chances are that's the right one. If they're not going to cause you anxiety and worry and make you think so much or whatever, if they're not causing that turmoil, chances are they may be the right one or the right group or whatever have you. the right love understanding is not going to cause you to get out of peace. They're only going to enhance your peace. Okay? So Aquarius, this has been your love reading. I really do hope it's beneficial. Thank you so much for being here. And I really do wish you all the best. Oh, wait. Almost forgot. Angel message. Let's see what's happening here. And we have success. Yeah, you're going to find success when you're leaving the situation. So you're on the verge, like you're on the motion of it. With the full energy, the Page of Pentacles, the High Honor, success. So you're on that journey. And let's see what's happening here in your love life. Not the right time. So when it comes to like forming that independent spirit and just living, you don't need to be searching per se for love at this juncture. But it's just going to come to you. It's developing because you're still going to be in that journey. So don't be in a rush. I don't sense you'll be in a rush. Next line over here, and we have peaceful resolution. Yeah. Again, you don't have to, like, you're going to be making choices and stuff like here, certain concerns. But justice is here to balance things out. The Sun card there and everything. There will be a resolution. You don't have to worry too much. I know it's because the full energy is here, but also the full energy is over here. No, over here. It's the whole thing, especially if you're traveling, transitioning, changing, it can be daunting. You know what I mean? But give it time, okay? Because there will be a peaceful resolution. And the last part over here, choose a new direction. So like I said over here, especially with the intuition, okay, certain people, it's not going to work, okay? If they make your heart smile, chances are that's the way to go, okay? Because you'll be making some choices here, but it's gonna happen on these two lines whereby it's just gonna be, you're just gonna know it, okay? So use your intuition, okay? Listen to your intuition. I really do hope the reading was beneficial and encouraging for you, Aquarius. Thank you for being here, and I wish you the best. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.